We're back with another Quickfire tutorial. Rob here from edison365, and today we're going to go through how to create a form within edison365. Now, a form is that thing that structures all of the data entry points that you need in order to complete your business case, idea, challenge, or in this case, your project. So the forms within Edison, completely customizable. You can have whatever you want in there, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Let's dive in. We're on the home page. Come to Admin, Forms, Create. Now, firstly, you've got to give it a name. So think about what this form is going to be, how it's going to behave, so people can pick this up and add it to a template at a later stage. So for this one, we're going to go opening the new shop. Not really opening a new shop, but hey, just an example. You're then able to break the form out into different tabs. So this really allows the administrator the ability to alter the user experience for the project managers, for the end users within that record. So for each of these tabs, we're going to go for intro, we're going to go for schedule, and we're going to go for project controls. Now for each of these, we've got predefined fields, which are shown on the left-hand side here. For each of these, you simply just drag and drop to wherever you want them on the form. So let's do this together. So we'll scroll down a little bit here. None of these fields are going to make sense. I'm just showing you how easy this actually is. So we're going to come here to our single choice fields. We're going to go benefit category, benefit status, and we're going to go change impact. We're going to go cost status. Like I say, making no sense at all, but hopefully you can see how easy this is. We're going to call this section dashboard, for example. We're then actually going to come up. We're going to come to our custom tables. We're then going to see within our list tables, actually, what we want within there. Again, this is so super easy. You can have as many of these fields next to each other. You can have as many of these tables underneath one another. Coming to the schedule tab here, we're going to drag and drop our schedule table. For the project controls, we've already got actions in here. We've already got changes that we can use. We've got risks that we're going to add at the top here. And we're going to put in issues as well. Once you're happy with this, click save and you're off and running. You can then add this to any one of the workflows that you've created. And this really does allow you to have bespoke data entry for whatever it is you're using edison365 for. We think this is a super cool feature, but try it out for yourselves, and I hope to see you on the next one. Cheers.